So we just got back from Overland Expo and up in Oregon, and we noticed as we're unloading the trailer that this tire was flat. We couldn't see anything on a visual inspection, just driving the truck back and forth. So we had to lift the tire up, and what I'm going to use is I'm going to use some leak detector. We put a pressure gauge on here, and we determined that this down to 30 psi from 80 normal. So we know there's something going on. All right, so we found our leak. I can't even see anything, but there's something there. Oh wow, it's like a nail way deep in there. It's like it's got it stuck, and then the head came off. So hopefully I can get it without pushing it in. Oh, there. All right. It's a long one. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take note of the angle that it's actually going in. When I put my plug in, I want to make sure I follow that same hole and don't puncture a new hole into the tire. I'm actually going to leave it in just for now. All right. I have my tire repair kit. Just gonna get everything ready. I'm gonna take one of my plugs, I'm gonna thread it through the needle tool. Use these pliers to help. Kind of get it about halfway. That's ready. Gonna take my lube. Gonna lube up the reamer. All right. Then while I'm here, I'm gonna get my knife ready. You want to get that reamer tool in and really work the hole, because the hole has to be big enough to fit the needle tool with the plug. All right, so it's going in and out pretty easily now. We'll leave that in. One thing I forgot to mention is we do want to put lube on the needle tool as well, and that's fine if it gets on the plug. The plug will still get a nice adhesion to the tire. So we're going to try to save as much air as we can by going quick, having the tools ready, and get that pushed in. Going in easier, okay? And you want to make sure that you stop before the plug goes all the way in. So this feels good to me right here. It's definitely through the entire depth of the tire. And then we take our knife, just trim off the excess. The reason you want to trim off the excess is if you don't, and you're rolling down the road, the plug might end up sticking to the road and pull itself out. And then you also want to make sure you're not actually cutting into the tire. Okay. All right. All right, let's air it up. So this is our Big Kahuna tire inflator. Has a 6-foot whip. It's most important when you're doing like really big RV tires, but these are high pressure as well. So we give you a 6-foot whip so you have stand-away safety, especially when airing up a damaged tire, potentially damaged tire, but I feel confident in this one. Got my power tank all the way up. So it's at 14 PSI. I was able to save a little bit of air during that repair. You want to try to save as much air as you can. $53. 68, 80.5. All right, I'm gonna bleed a little bit off. 80 on the dot, perfect. Tire looks like it's doing fine, holding air. Just to make sure, we'll take a little bit of the Windex. No bubbles, perfect. Since we're at the shop, I'm gonna re-torque these lug nuts, but I'm confident that this is good to drive on.